and that is focus on insurance companies. And I wrote notes, and I hope it's okay.
Insurance companies? Yeah.
And you'll know why I need notes in a minute. My name's Kim, I'm 37. Reagan's my daughter, she's 5. My biggest concern is the Affordable Care Act. And the ACA is not perfect. We all know that. It has been a great thing for a lot of people, including myself. Instead of repealing and replacing it, I would urge that we please build upon what we have and address the real issue with the CARE Act, and that is costs and the insurance companies. The ACA was supposed to provide the place for private for-profit insurance companies to compete with each other to lower costs, and then we would all benefit. But that didn't happen. And the reason that didn't happen was because the same time that was passed, these large for-profit insurance companies were then allowed to merge and take away competition, and the prices went up. So, this gave the power back to the insurance companies with no penalty. And like you said, my personal insurance costs have gone up 25 to 50% every year in the last 3 years. And so it's no longer affordable. So my concerns are twofold. They are both professional and personal. Professionally, I'm a retail pharmacist. I have been for 13 years. You can imagine the stories that I could come up with of the people that I had to turn away. I had to tell them, sorry ma'am, I know that your newborn was just released from the NICU and they need this heart medication that your baby can't take a pill for, and it only comes in a pill, so I have to compound it, but your insurance isn't going to pay for that. I can't tell you how many people I've taken care of that just left the hospital with a new lung. The insurance paid for that huge stay and that huge surgery. They're giving crap about paying for their anti-rejection meds. So his new lung is going to reject because he's not on his medication. And these are just a couple examples over 13 years of the people that need representation from St. Louis. I say, secondly, personally, I am concerned for my life and my look. When I was 32, I had my daughter. And 8 months later, I sat in a doctor's office who told me that I had terminal cancer. It was breast cancer, but it had already spread because of my pregnancy. It was in my breast, in my lymph nodes, in my lungs, in my spine, in my sternum, and in my liver. And I hope that none of you ever have to sit there and feel that, because it's quite scary. But here I am. 4 years, 6 months, and a week late. And I'm still here. And do you know why I'm here? It's because I live in America. And I have access to world-class health care. And I thank God for it. I have some of the best doctors and nurses and counselors that have kept me here. And I'm here to see this little munchkin go off to kindergarten in the fall. And I never thought I would get that. I really didn't. And it's quite a miracle that I can. But the cancer is still there. It won't ever go away. It's still in my breast and in my lungs, in my sternum and in my liver. And therefore I'm on chemotherapy all the time. I take one drug until it stops working, and then we try another. My treatment ends. Well, there is only one end to my treatment, and that's one I hope that does not come for some time. The cancer is expensive. And it's January 27th, and I have already met my deductible for the year. If you allow pre-existing conditions or reinstate lifetime limits, I'm not going to last very long. I've spent more time than you'd like to think about, and than I'd like to think about, on the phone with insurance companies, both professionally and personally. If you give them permission, they will drop me. They will drop me, and you will know what happens to me next. Now you know why I need my notes. Just keep Please. Please, I beg. Address the issue of the for-profit insurance company. I know that Jason Lewis doesn't want me to die. It can sympathize with that. We don't want anybody to die, but I am not alone. There are so many of us who need representation. We can't just repeal and replace. We need a good plan. We need a good plan to help people like me, and people who have cancer, and people who have heart disease, who are born with congenital heart conditions. Those pre-existing condition clauses and those lifetime limits will save my